Hi guys, it is Easter weekend, so it's Good Friday today, and I hope Friday has been good for you because it's been... Oh, it's raining again. Raining. Anyway, I'm in the cupboard. I think this is probably the first time I've been in this cupboard since we moved in about 7 years ago. About 7 years. It's the only time we've ever had space in here. It's quite dark, so I don't know how much... Oh, there we go. Not too bad. Look at all this space! This is the price we've had to pay to empty the cupboard out.
I don't think we can live like this.
No, we can't live... Oh, look at all this stuff everywhere. It's like you're living in a pigsty, Jen.
I am.
So we need to do a bit... Yeah, we need to do a bit of organising. Look what we found! Like old Guitar Hero and Rock Band guitars that I don't even think we've got the game for anymore. We threw the drums away. Just so much stuff here, so much crap, like old shoes that we don't want, and we found like 4 bags from IKEA. But who reuses those bags? I haven't got to IKEA enough.
We always forget to take them with us.
I know.
I've meant to a couple of times.
In fact, there's another IKEA bag there.
Yeah, but this one we're using.
Yeah, that's the stuff from the car. So much junk that we need to sort out. But we've managed to clear enough space that... Oh, things falling out. Managed to clear enough space that I can put the circular saw right at the back in the little gap that you can't really fit anything else in, but we can fit the circular saw in out the way. That is until we try and fit more stuff in and there's no space and it has to come back out. But yay, Jen!
That's really good.
She hit her foot on it the other day. Alright, let's see if we can get either this stuff back in the cupboard in some organised fashion, or bin/charity shop.
Yes.
Shame the charity shop and the what they call the tip place. They're all closed right now.
That is true.
So we're gonna have to pile in the living room till tomorrow maybe. Hope they're open on Saturday. Easter weekend apparently.
It's a normal day on Saturday.
Yeah, for normal people, but apparently some people think that Easter weekend means closed on a Saturday or stupid times on a Saturday. Yeah. I don't even know how Jen got over there. Kind of like through here, over there. Did you bunny hop over that bit or something?
Yeah, it's a little bit.
And then fell on the chair.
Pretty much.
Are you tired?
Yeah.
I don't know why. She's been asleep for an hour. I've just woken her up.
As I'm just still waking up.
Oh. Maybe you could wake up with the kettle on. Do you want the kettle on?
Yes.
Okay, go and put the kettle on. No, I'm putting this in. I'm doing that. You've been sat there while I emptied this entire cupboard. You put the kettle on.
Okay.
Just bunny hop back over this.
Yeah. We've been working really hard in this cupboard. And by we, I mean the royal we. Chris has been working really hard in the cupboard and I have been... Supervising. Yes, I've been supervising the work. And napping.
Can I rate your supervising?
Go on, how good has my supervising been?
On a scale of 1 to 5...
Yeah.
2.
What?
You
2 out of 5 for supervising?
Well, you went to sleep for an hour.
Other than the fact that I was asleep for an hour, how was my supervising?
Okay, excluding that bit, 4.
That's good. 4 for supervising I can live with. Anyway, we've done such a good job that we are going to reward ourselves with one of these garlic pizza bread to share in a moment, and maybe like 1 or 2 digestives. It's ready.
Going through all these things, we have found a little box of Shep stuff. Some of it was just like old ropes and toys there, no sentimental value and no use. But we did come across a couple of things. This is Shep's first toy when he was a little puppy. This was his first lead, or when he was a little puppy. That did not last long. This is his first bowl. Like, seriously, it is tiny. You can only fit a little bit in there. He grew out of that pretty fast. And his bandana, he doesn't wear, but he did occasionally, once or twice. Stinks. All of the things we threw away, but we think that we're going to keep those because there's only a couple of bits and they're just sweet. It's kind of sad. He's getting old now.
He's so big. He doesn't need that tiny little bowl
He's
anymore.
like 6.5 years old. I can't believe. If he was a kid, he'd have been in school long before now.
Yeah.
In fact, he'd be closing in on high school.
He'd be going
Scary.
into juniors.
Junior school. Right. I've filled up loads of the cupboard, by the way. But there's still loads of space. Cleared a load of space already on here. Although...
Doesn't look like it.
Some of this is still bin stuff and condensy stuff.
Yeah.
And Jen's still sat there doing nothing.
I've got a cup of tea now, though.
Oh, great. We found these buried in the back of the cupboard over there. That's a Jen, not a cupboard. Hi.
But
Focus is really good on this one. Look, focus. 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 Way better than the G7X. In the back of that cupboard, which is really odd because they're nappy sacks, both of them, and we don't have a baby. In fact, when we bought these, I don't even know if we had a dog. Which is kind of random. Seriously, I'm assuming we did, but these were bought from the depot. I don't even know where the depot is. Where is the depot?
in Leicester.
In Leicester. Okay, so when we lived in Leicester, I think these. Why would we have bought them if we didn't have a dog? So Jen seems to think that these were an alternative because they're super cheap. Look at that, 69p.
Yeah, but they're still full because they did not work as poo bags.
Oh, they're really bad.
Much
Yeah.
too thin.
So Jen seemed to think they were a replacement for poo bags because they were cheap. But turns out you don't want to stick your hand in that and pick up poo.
No.
Anywho, it has come to my attention that we are now at week 30, nearly 37.
Today.
37 tomorrow.
37 tomorrow.
It's got us week 37, pregnant, and there's like officially, based on the due date, 3 weeks to go.
Yeah.
It has come to my attention that I really need to pack my hospital bag.
Yes, you probably should.
When I was waiting for Jen the other day for our anniversary, I was sat in Wetherspoons nursing my cup of coffee, and she'd given me a list of things that I needed to pack. And I also figured that I needed to kind of make sure I go through the list and see if there's anything else I need to add to it. So I now have a pretty comprehensive list, but something that isn't in the house that I really need to get in order to pack is sweets, sort of snack, basically snacks and drinks for me and her for the labour. Everything else I've probably got knocking around the house, so we need to pick something up. Do you want to go now? Go for an adventure?
Yeah, let's go.
It is like 9:10.
It's a bit late.
It is a bit of an adventure. I also don't know if anywhere is open because it is Good Friday, so it might be a bit of a trip that's not great.
It's technically a bank holiday.
A bank holiday, yeah.
Everyone's closed at like 5 o'clock.
But I have faith at least one shop's open. I think I need some like Red Bull, all kinds of Red Bull, and some small sweets and maybe some chocolate bars. Go. Oh, by the way, it's still a bit of a mess in here and in there, but there's so much to clear, it needs to go. Basically, I need to throw a load of this away, take it to the tip tomorrow, because I can't see the wood for the trees. I don't really know what's going back in, I can't clear my head. So once all the rubbish is gone, I can then take stock of the little bits that are left over. And I've still got loads of space to put them in. Right, so our very first stop, it looks like is a no-go. This is Sainsbury's. It is 9:30, and it's closed. You can see the lights are dim, and just about where my finger's pointing, there's the shutters, and we can't get in. So they're closed. And, well, that idea went tits up. Unfortunately, our next opportunity, because it looks like even the petrol station on the way in was closed.
Yeah.
Our next opportunity is to go to the next town over, which is about 12 miles away, and hope that they're open.
So we're hoping. I thought you said we could guarantee they were open.
I guarantee they were open at some point today, yeah?
Great.
It's not much of an adventure if we know the answer before we go.
Okay.
We have made it to Asda. We've driven for about 20 minutes, but this entrance is closed. There's still some lights on, so we're going to walk around the other side and hope for the best. Jen is not really hopeful.
No, I am very doubtful. I think it's closed.
Oh, let's go!
No way. No way. I don't believe it.
Jen was just giving me a list of healthy snacks that we should have for this. No.
We need some healthy snacks.
You can have healthy snacks.
Yeah.
But it's my bag. You can put as many healthy snacks as you want in your bag, but in my bag, we're having as much chocolate as I can carry. So next up, energy drinks. Red Bull, a small.
It's like a pint of Red Bull. That one is huge.
Don't know, Red Bull, a small. Relentless. You have to kind of consume the whole thing though, it's a lot. So I think a couple of Lucozades without caffeine in it are a good bet. I think a couple of shots of caffeine are a good idea. Again, these are for me, not for Jen.
Yeah, I am not drinking Red Bull.
And is insisting we get some nuts. So,
Yes.
there's your nuts.